Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a sense of calm, resourceful relaxation. And as you exhale, just get a sense that tension, stress or anxiety is leaving your body in your outward breath. As you breathe in and breathe out, just get a sense that tension is leaving your body and resourceful relaxation is going into your body. I want you to use the power of your imagination to create an image or just a sensation of a place of safety, security, and tranquility. And this place could be real. This place could be fictional. But just create a sense of there being a place of calmness where worries and stress don't exist. And then imagine being in that place. Just place yourself there in your own body and get a sense of what it would be like to be in that place. Breathing perhaps fresh air, exhaling tension on your outward breath, giving you a sense that with each and every breath you're going deeper and deeper, relaxed. That's right. And as you relax, just let go of that tension. Melt away any and all tension that is unnecessary, just like ice cubes in the sunshine. Allow it to melt away. That's it. Taking you deeper and deeper. Relaxed. And I want you to recall a memory of a good time with someone special to you that might be going through a tough time right now. Maybe it was a time from childhood where you're playing. Maybe a time on a holiday or vacation. But remember a time that you were with that person when they were healthy, happy, and that you had good moments with them. Imagine being back in that time, feeling what you felt, remembering what it was like to smile, to look into their eyes, to see them smiling. And I want you to feel that there is a bond, a connection between you and them. And that's how bonds and emotional connections are formed, in positive emotional moments where you can remember the time and the place, the words that were spoken, perhaps the laughter, the smiles. You just get a sense of seeing the face of this person that is important to you. And although they might be going through a tough time right now, there was a time when they were happy and you were happy. And remember that time and feel how you felt back then, being happy in their presence. Notice where it is in your body and then point to that location. That good feeling of how you felt when you were around them. Expand that feeling. Make it bigger, more intense. So you get more of those good feelings of being in their presence. And each time look at their face, their eyes, their smile. Get a sense of this is what it feels to be positive around this person. And then I want you to get a sense that humans are not immortal. All of us at some point will no longer be here. And it's often been said, it's not how long you live, but what you do when you're alive that matters. And maybe right now you need to be a source of strength and positivity and optimism for this person going through a tough time. Given the choice of living to be 150, isolated in a jail cell, or living to 30 but having people around them that love them and care for them, not one person on the planet would choose to live so much longer in isolation if they could live less time around those people that love and care for them. And you are one of those people that love and care for them. And you know that not everyone does. The majority of the world don't even know that this person exists. But you know they exist. You know their positive qualities, but you also know their flaws. And you still love them. They still matter to you. And feel that that's what's important. That the love is there no matter what. And as you tap into that feeling, expand that feeling. And I want you to get a sense that the best thing that you could possibly do during this time of uncertainty is be that source of love, strength, positivity and optimism. And in order to do that, I want you to create an idea of a possible future that involves this person that might be sick or going through some kind of medical process at the moment. But I want you to think of them perhaps a year, 2 years, 3 years in the future. Create a positive representation of them being happy and healthy and in a good place. See them smiling. See them looking healthy and full of energy. The more detailed you can imagine them in the future being in a good place, perhaps around other people, perhaps doing the things that they love. You see them also being strong, being optimistic, being positive. And then make that image perhaps a movie. Make it three-dimensional, make it color, bright. But focus in on their smiles and the brightness of their eyes telling you they are healthy, they are strong, they're happy. And notice that when you focus on that future possible representation of their life, that enables you to be the source of positivity, strength, and optimism. You don't need this image for love. That would be there anyway. But what is positivity if it isn't believing that something positive will happen? What is optimism unless it's thinking about a favorable outcome in the future? And what is strength? Strength is choosing to feel the best you possibly can when someone is going through a tough time. You are the lighthouse in the storm. You are the one sunny day in a bleak winter. When you're with this person on a message, on a video call, face to face, you will be the lighthouse in the stormy sea. You will be the source of light, strength, positivity, and optimism. They will see your smiles, and they will see your hope for the future, and that will inspire them. There is so much about medicine and health that we don't know yet. What we know now about health is 1,000 times what we knew 100 years ago. And therefore, in 100 years' time, there will be so much more knowledge of how the body heals. But don't be surprised if in 100 years it's common knowledge that believing that you can get better, become healthier, that you will have a positive future, increases the probability of the very healthy future, that self-fulfilling prophecy. But when people are going through tough times, it's difficult for them to have that faith, that confidence, and that belief. So what if you can be the source of that confidence, that belief, that hope, that optimism? What if when you're discussing things, you're making plans for holidays and vacations in the future? Planning not just the next birthday, but maybe 2 or 3 birthdays in the future. Having that assumption that things are going to be okay. And in doing so, that presupposition that they'll be healthy and you just take it for granted will start to give them that belief too. And what if that belief helps them to sleep at night so their body can heal all by itself? What if that hope enables them to produce more of those neurotransmitters like oxytocin, and serotonin and dopamine to make them feel good even if they're in a dark place? Your positivity creates positive experiences for them. Your belief in a positive future helps them to create a positive belief for their future. And in doing so, you get to feel better about yourself because you can't control a disease. You can't control the doctors, but you can control your own emotions by thinking of the best possible outcome for the future. And by creating a compelling vision of how you want things to be, gives you the emotional resources to pass them on. But don't for one moment believe that by giving those resources to someone in need that you're losing them yourself. When one candle lights another candle, the light does not diminish on the first candle. It just gets duplicated across both. Your positivity, optimism, reassurance and strength can light the candle of someone else without taking anything from you. You are the source of that light, that power, that energy. And in doing so, you create the light in the dark. You create the sunny day in the bleak winter. You create the lighthouse in the dangerous storm. And it comes from a place of love, strength, and hope. And in doing so, you will feel more resourceful. You will feel stronger. But you will also pass that positivity onto someone who needs it even more than you. Then I want you to imagine stepping into that future, meeting this person that means so much to you, when they are healthy, when they are strong, when they are happy. And I want you to imagine giving them a hug and telling them that you saw this moment years before it happened. As you feel your body embrace theirs, the warmth of their skin, seeing their smile, seeing their happy face, you just get a sense that you willed this into existence, that your positivity facilitated this positive outcome. And in doing so, you create an increased likelihood of infinite timelines reaching this one in reality. And isn't this a better outcome than if you're constantly in tears, constantly anxious around this person? That won't make them feel any better. Whereas holding on to the thought of a positive future inspires you, but it also inspires them. And if you're willing to be the strength, be the light, and be the source of positivity and hope throughout this period, just let me know by nodding your head. And in doing so, you've unlocked the resources to give you all of the strength you need to get through this tough time. But all of this is just your mind going on a journey to unlock something you were already able to do anyway. As you find yourself back there in that safe, special place, free of any tension, stress and worries, feeling more positive than you felt for a long time, feeling genuinely optimistic for the future. Not just for this person's future, but for your future too. I want you to get a sense that things are going to be okay. You won't worry about controlling what you can't control, but you will focus on that thought of the future where things work out well. And the more you think about that future, the more positive, optimistic, the more source of strength and hope you will be. And then you remember that this safe, secure place is just a place in your mind. You're now going to return to the present, listening to my voice firmly in the present. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, get a sense that you're in your own physical body right now. And very soon I will count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling resourceful, confident, loving, strong, able to do more for others than you can do for yourself, and unlocking the strength required to get through a turbulent time in your life. Starting to count to awaken you. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.